I said, have I been neglecting you? How could we be together in the way we are if there was someone else? Loving her as I did with all my heart, I could not but feel sorry for her.
Fearing she was about to offer me violence, I rang for Resto and had her shown out her parting words as he could testify if he is still living and has not forgotten, coming and going on the earth, letting people in, showing people out, what had the effect that she would settle my hash. I confess it did alarm me a little at the time.
She was not convinced, I noticed. She put a bloodhound on me, but I had a little chat with him. He was glad of the extra money.
Why did you get out? I said when he started moaning about his home life. There is obviously nothing between you anymore, or is there?
I confess my first feeling was wonderment. What a man.
Anything between us, he said, what you take me for or something machine, and of course with him no danger of the spiritual thing. Then why did you get out? I said I sometimes wondered if he was not living with her for her money.
The next thing was the scene between them. I can't have her crashing in here, she said, threatening to take my life. I must not incredulous. Ask and she said, if you don't believe me, but she threatens to take her own. I said, not yours. She said, no, it's hers. We had fun trying to work this out.
Then I forgave him to walk with love not stoop. I suggested a little jaunt to celebrate the Riviera or darling Gran Canaria. He was looking pale, peaked, but this was not possible, just like professional commitments.
Again, the story of all honey, licking her lips, poor thing. I was doing my nails by the edge of the window. He's told me all about
To you, Angel, I
said to him, give her up and swore away all I had in secret.
I was slipped by the end of the window. She burst into the give him up. She's mine. I knew the Ross and kind of seeing him for the first time, full length in the flesh. I understood why he referred me.
We were not long together when she smelled her. I'd given her what she said. So help me God. And you should have no proofs. I told her I did not know what she was talking about.
What are you talking about? I said, stitching where someone yours, give up whom I smell you off him. She screamed, he thinks a bitch.
Though I had him dogged for months by a first-rate man, no shadow of proof was forthcoming. There was no denying that he continued as assiduous as ever. His horror of the platonic thing made me so
What have you to complain about? Have I been neglecting you? How could we be together in the way we are if there was someone else? Loving her as I did with all my heart, could not but feel sorry for her.
Fearing she was about to offer me violence, I rang for Resto and had her shown out her parting words as he could testify if he is still living and has not forgotten, coming and going on the earth, letting people in, showing people out, what had the effect she would settle my hash. I confess it alarmed me a little at the time.
She was not convinced on it, and I smelled her off you. She kept saying there was no answer to this. So I took it in my arms and swore I could not live without her. Let me tell you what is my eyes and sure that she could not convince me.
Judge then of my astonishment when one by one, as I was sitting stricken in the morning room, he slunk in, fell on his knees before me, buried his face in my lap, and confessed.
She put a bloodhound on me, but I had a little chat with him. He was glad of the extra money.
Why did you get out? I said when he started moaning about his home life. There was obviously nothing between you anymore, or is there?
I confess my first feeling was one of wonderment. What a man.
Anything between us, he said, what do you get me for? Or something machine, and of course with him no danger of the spiritual thing. Then why did you get out? I said I sometimes wondered if he was not living with her for her money.
The next thing was the scene between them. I can't have her crashing in here, she said, threatening to take my life. I must have looked incredulous. Ask and she said, and she threatened to take her own. I said, not yours. She said, I said, hers, and had fun trying to work this out.
Then I forgave him to walk with love not stoop. I suggested a little jaunt to celebrate the Riviera or darling Gran Canaria. He was looking
Then I got frightened and made a clean breast of it. She was looking more and more desperate. She had a razor in her vanity bag. Adulterers, take warning, never admit.
When I was satisfied it was all over, I went to have a go, just a common tart, what he could have found in her when he had me.
When he came again, we had it out. I felt like death. He went on about why he had the pill of whiskey and so on. That meant he'd gone back to her, back to that.
Pudding face, puffy spots, blubber mouth, jowls, no neck, dog stew.
But he went on and on. I could hear him now. An old hand now. I stopped him and said that whatever I might feel, I had a second threat to offer with all much stuff on their feelings. Gosh, like a flunky.
I saw her again.
Well, then it will come.
So I'm not disappointed. No, I am. I had something better. All rest.
Oh, you were wary of me.
Down, all going down into the dark pieces coming. I thought after all, at last I was right. After all, thank God, I pressed this change.
It's confused. That's confusing. At the same time, it's not as good.
Get off me!
It will come, must come, there is no future.
On the other hand, things may disapprove. There is that danger.
Oh, of course I know that.
Is it that I do not tell the truth? Is that it? That someday, somehow, I may tell the truth at last, then more light at last for the truth?
You might get angry and blaze me clean out of my wits, mightn't you?
I know now all that was just play. And all this, when will all this?
Is that it?
Mightn't you?
All this, when will all this have been? Just play.
I can do nothing for anybody anymore, thank God, so it must be something I have to say how the mind works still.
But I doubt it. It would not be like you somehow. And you must know I am doing my best.
So I come to terms with my sorrow.
I have said what I can, and let me
I'm sorry, it's very passive over a cup of green tea that's so late without milk, sugar, not even a squeeze of lemon.
Listen to me. Is anyone looking at me? Is anyone bothering about me at all?
Not even a squeeze.
Is it something I should do with my face other than utter weep?
Am I taboo, I wonder? Not necessarily now that all danger is averted. That poor creature, I can hear. That poor creature.
Bite off my tongue and swallow it, spit it out, but then cage you how the mind might still to be sure.
We swallow together and happy man.
If only I could think there is no sense in this either, none whatsoever. I can't.
Whatever love you prefer, I suppose.
Personally, I always preferred Lipton's.
And that all is falling all forward from the beginning, and empty air, nothing being asked to do, no one asking me for anything at all.
Never necessarily silent then.
Can't.
Kissing their sour kisses.
I pity Am I hiding something? Have I lost?
She had means, I fancied, though she looked like a pig.
Meant to be coming. Get it straight again.
Have I lost it? The thing you want? Why go out? Why go?
Perhaps believing. Poor thing, she needs a rest.
Perhaps she's taking away to live somewhere in the sun.
Why go down? Why go down?
Perhaps she's sitting somewhere by the open window, her hands folded in her lap, gazing down out of the olives.
Why not keep on glaring and bring it up to you?
Gazing down out of the olives and the sea, wondering what could be keeping her in cold shadows stealing over the might be this.
To think we were never together.
Might not perhaps a little unhinged already.
Never worked together on May morning, the first away to wake the other two, then in a little dinghy.
I didn't see us at a pinch of time when one was resigned, but no, that does not seem to be the point either.
I say, might not perhaps a little unhinged already.
A little dinghy.
Silence and almost all I craved, like a descendant went to both aping one perhaps to the wickedest to both.
A little dinghy on the river. I resting on my oars, they lolling on our pillows in the stern. Sheets, drifting, such fantasies.
Hellish half-light,
Shade gone, in the head, just a shade.
We were not civilized.
dying for dark, and the dark of the world strange.
Such fantasies then and now.